Hey lovelies, welcome back to another cozy, heartfelt episode of the Lovely Podcast. It's your girl Leah, and today I have an extra special treat for you. My bestie and co-host Jessica is joining me. Hey, Jess.
Hey everyone, I'm so excited to be here. Leah, you didn't warn me how nerve-wracking it is to be in front of this mic.
Oh, you're a natural. And honestly, today's topic couldn't be more exciting. We're talking about a video that completely caught our attention. It's this beautiful YouTube video called The Train Passenger Story. Jess, you saw it, right?
Oh, I did. And honestly, I cried. It's just such a perfect reminder that life's simplest moments can have the biggest impact.
Same here. For those who haven't seen it, the story is about a guy who shares this touching experience he had on a train. It's all about connection, kindness, and seeing the beauty in strangers. It's so simple, yet so profound.
It really made me think about my own life. You know, Leah, remember that time I was traveling through Copenhagen? I was on this tram, and there was this elderly woman sitting across from me. She was knitting, and I kept glancing over because she seemed so peaceful. Eventually, she noticed me and smiled. Then she handed me a small knitted flower she had finished, like it was meant for me all along. It sounds silly, but that little act of kindness stayed with me. It's moments like these that remind you how connected we all are.
Oh my gosh, I love that story. And it's not silly at all, Jess. It's beautiful. I had a similar experience once in Stockholm. It was during winter, and you know how cold and dreary it gets. I was on the metro feeling kind of down. There was this little boy sitting with his dad, and he just randomly started humming this cheerful little tune. It wasn't loud or anything, but it filled the whole train with warmth. Everyone started smiling, and for a moment, it felt like the entire world wasn't so heavy.
That's exactly it. How these small, unintentional acts can bring light into someone's day. It's wild how much power there is in human connection.
Totally. And, you know, I think that's why the video resonated with us so much. It reminds us that we don't always need grand gestures to make an impact. Sometimes it's the little things, a smile, a kind word, a shared laugh that can turn someone's entire day around.
Absolutely. And, you know, I've been trying to practice that more intentionally lately. Like, the other day, I was at a coffee shop and the barista looked super stressed. So I just told her she was doing a great job and that her latte art was beautiful. She literally lit up and told me I'd made her day. It's so easy to overlook those opportunities, but they're everywhere if you pay attention.
Yes, I love that, Jess. And it's funny because it's not just about making someone else feel good. It makes you feel good too. It's like this ripple effect of positivity.
For sure. And speaking of positivity, Leah, I was thinking about how this applies to relationships too. Sometimes we get so caught up in our own routines that we forget to nurture those connections. Like, when was the last time you called someone just to say you love them?
Oh, that's such a good point. Actually, this reminds me of something my dad used to say. He'd always tell me, Leah, never underestimate the power of showing up. Whether it's a text, a call, or just sitting next to someone in silence, it matters. That's probably why I'm so sentimental about these kinds of stories. They remind me of him and how he always made people feel seen and valued.
That's so sweet. Your dad sounds amazing. I think that's why the train passenger story hit home for so many of us. It's universal. This longing to connect and be seen. We're all human, and at the end of the day, we all just want to feel like we matter.
Exactly. So, lovelies, here's our challenge for you this week. Take a moment to be that light for someone. Compliment a stranger, text a friend you haven't talked to in a while, or just smile at someone who looks like they could use it. You never know the ripple effect it might have.
Yes! And don't forget to share your stories with us. We'd love to hear about the little moments that brought you joy or connection. Who knows? Maybe we'll even share some of them in a future episode.
Oh, I'd love that. You guys are such a big part of this podcast, and your stories inspire us just as much as we hope to inspire you.
So, on that note, let's wrap up today's episode with a reminder to cherish those small, magical moments. Thank you for tuning in, lovelies.
Yes, thank you. And don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave us a review if you enjoyed today's chat. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.